You're Gabriel Smith? Gabriel Smith, and this is 25 DCCR 0979. There was originally a plea for a cap of 5 years that I rejected. There was new plea entered of a cap of 8 years, and we reset it for sentencing just for you guys to get anything together that you needed. I did not order an updated report or anything just because she's been in custody. And so is everyone ready to go forward with sentencing?
That's right. I think it's an 8-year cap.
What did I say?
8 years.
Oh, 8-year cap. Yes, I'm sorry. And so, Mr. Kimler, you may proceed.
Your Honor, the court previously refused a 5-year cap, so I'd say the court's probably inclined to give her somewhere between 6 and 8 years on this. I think Ms. Smith recognizes the error of what she did. She's attempting to try to remediate that in her own thinking. I understand she is going to have to do some time on this, but I think that she regrets what happened and hopefully not engaged in the type of conduct that caused this to occur. It was a theft case that went awry when the officer was attempting to stop her. She didn't really approach the officer and initiate some sort of contact with him. It was an unfortunate incident where, and I'm not contesting her culpability for her guilt, but where the officer reached into the vehicle and the vehicle moved forward, injuring the officer. So obviously, if the court repeats 5, the court's inclined because of her criminal history to go to 6 to 8. We would just argue for 6 at the lower end. I know she has extensive criminal history, but she wanted to address it as well. Is that right? You have to say who said it.
I apologize for the situation that went on, and I wish that anybody that was involved in the case would see that I'm really serious, and to whatever you give me, I thank you for that.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Malvino?
Judge, I think 8 is probably still too low based on the criminal history, but I would agree with Mr. Kimler that the underlying nature of the offense started out as a simple shoplifting case. It obviously went well awry. She could have injured the officer even more so. That being said, in combination with her criminal history, it's not simply just a shoplifting case, and I think she deserves, at the very least, a full rate.
So, Ms. Smith, the thing is, your theft convictions they start back in, it looks like 2007. And you've got a full page of misdemeanor, well, page and a half of misdemeanor thefts on this pre-sentence report where you were put in the parish jail. And then you proceeded to keep doing it, so they started adding up to felonies. You had probations that were revoked on 4 different theft cases that were misdemeanors that ended up as felonies that ended up with you going to prison. 5 years was, it looks like you got 5 years in 2016, 3 years in 2017, and then another year in 2018 in prison for the same thing, shoplifting. And this one, you're shoplifting and you end up climbing in your car, and I mean, just what went on with you and that officer is ridiculous, you know, because you're trying to steal again, and now you end up hurting an officer in the process of them trying to stop you from stealing again. I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and in cause number 23, DCCR 1034, find you guilty of robbery. Sentence you to a term of 8 years in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Corrections. You do receive credit on that sentence for any time that you've been in custody that the law gives you the right to receive. I am going to hand you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement I followed, so you waived your right to appeal. I've also handed you a written admonishment regarding your ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition. Because of the judgment entered against you, you're ineligible under Texas law to possess a firearm or ammunition. Possession of a firearm or ammunition could lead to charges against you. Be sure to read that written admonishment I provided you to see what devices qualify as a firearm. If you have questions about it or how long it lasts, you can talk with Mr. Kimler.
The wrong case number.
I did.
You went on the robbery and we actually entered the plea on the assault. public.
Sorry, 25 DCCR
Right,
0979
that's the assault.
finds you guilty of assault. So I will withdraw the finding of guilt on robbery, find you guilty of assault on a peace officer. And all of the rest applies as far as the sentence and the cause number, again, 25 DCCR 0979, correct?
She
Thank
want,
you.
I just say on the record, she wanted to make sure it's not aggravated. This is not aggravated.
No, it's non-aggravated.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
And we have to have that discovery certification today because the case is going to get to close
Not
down.
again, you never gave it to me.
Well, I mean, the first, when she first pled.
So do I?
You didn't give
You
it.
to give me a
Still get the credit for me being in here on this?
Yes. All the credit that you were in, any time that you